Project's been in the works for approximately 5 years. We received a FEMA grant. Chris Stanley and Bruce Stang, and there's many other people in Painesville have done a tremendous amount of work to make this project possible. As we're going into the ballpark here, this is one of the areas. This is a storm shelter, and we also can use this for pitchers throwing and for batting practice. We'll have cages set up probably next fall, next winter, and that sort of thing. This is one half of the storm shelter. And we have an opportunity coming up now to be able to use pitchers to be able to throw in here. As we're heading this way, the bathrooms. We even have 5 stalls for the women. This is the men's, diamond shape right here for the block, emphasizing baseball diamond. Over here, we also have an area for the storm shelter, and this area possibly can be used for a batting cage also. So we have a nice area underneath, and again, it will be used in the summertime for severe weather. Wells Concrete out of Avon, I believe, did the concrete work here, precast. Originally, it was supposed to be just a gray brick, and some people on the committee, Connie Haig and some others, came up with this idea, and it really just an old ballpark type of theme that we went with. We will be having some landscaping done in here, some flower pots that are going to come out or come in here, and that's the game plan for this right here. There's another entryway over here for the storm shelter. We put a berm. This berm's been here a few years now. This was kind of the start of the project. 3 years ago we put a berm. The idea for the fans is to make sure that they're as close to the action as possible, and we want them to have access without looking through fence. As a coach and as a fan, I hate looking through fencing, and that's one of the things is why we put the berms up. Bruce Stang and Chris Stanley, these are 2 of the key guys that got this project going. They're the brains behind the outfit here. They've done a lot of work. They've been the leaders of our group, baseball group, getting this going. So right here's a lower area, possible for some seating right here down the road. All right, as we come up here, this is a bench seating, and this product is made of Mastermark plastic right here, and we gave it the old wood look. And that's wood look for the bleachers. We went with brick in the front there, and it just really turned out super. Bruce Stang was the guy that did a great job. Earl Stang was the person that did that, along with Chris Spanier. Those 2 did a great job with the brickwork there. We went with a special square type of netting here so you can see through it pretty easily. If you go out in the parking lot and park your car, you can't even see that we have netting here. We put the concession stand right in access so you can see. This is for my wife. She would once in a while get upset where she couldn't see the game because the concession stand was concealed behind the dugout. So all the concession workers, and sometimes it gets hard to find concession workers, and usually it's moms or parents, so we wanted the concession stand to have full view of the ballpark, and it turned out special, and also fans can order food and watch the game at the same time where they don't miss any action. Over here we have the announcing and scoreboard operations. This is Brett Bungham. He's our scoreboard operator. He's helped us out for many years. Roger Byoffer right here. Here's our announcer back over here.
That's all right. Then people won't complain about the price.
Here's the original, and this was made. Dale Hess's son-in-law Tanner Evans made this. This was the original facilities. Note the grandstand, 1 set of bleachers. We had there's our old concession stand, and we have the public restroom, a porta potty. So we've come a long ways. This was the original design. As you can see, it was the gray block, but we changed and went with a more older style ballpark type appearance with the browns, the light brown and the dark brown for our featured for our coloring and that sort of thing. Connie Haig, Gretchen O'Fallon, Linda Hess, my wife Terry Schoolman did a great job on that. One of the things we started off with this facility years ago, and this was many years ago, back in the mid 80s, later 80s. My wife sold pop out of a cooler with a a blue tarp over her head. And that was the start, and we had umpires donate their time, and we made $764, and that was the start. And our field was not in great shape, and it's just a beautiful project, and I can't thank enough people for all the help with this. Max Maher, our athletic director, was helping me at 6:30 this morning. Max was out here beating me up with the ball. Right here we had, so this is our plaza area. We think this is probably going to be the most popular viewing spot. It's going to be a great viewing area. We had countertop, our tables made so people can put their food and beverage. We went with the baseball theme. We had the shop class, Mr. Kapsner's shop class made the stands, and Kelly Whaler's art students colored the baseballs on the top of the tables. The plaza area right here is a great view on the ballpark. Again, we wanted an area so fans wouldn't have to look through netting and that. Also with our backstop area, if you notice, there's no poles holding the curtain. It was Bruce and Dwayne Omscheid, another contractor, were up on ladders with the angle of the roof for sunlight, for seeing high fly balls and that sort of thing. They were out here many days tilting ladders and different angles to make sure that we could keep the sunlight down, also to make sure that fans could see fly balls. We also designed it so that the cables could just run down so fans' view is not blocked by any pillars or poles that happen in ballparks. We really tried to be fan friendly with the ballpark. As we're walking this way, we have the flags over here. Aaron Kranz and Flagpole Country, excellent job with the flags over there. Aaron does a wonderful job. Him and Ben Moser were out here putting these up the other day. One of the things too I forgot to mention, on the back wall over there is going to be a legacy wall of all the donors. We had Steve Rambo as one of the people that came in and said that you know, if you're going to ask for money for donations, make sure you ask for quite a bit of money. Ask for $25,000 instead of $1,000 or $500 to get yourself going, because you can't come back to donors and ask them for more once they've already given money. So it was great help by Steve Rambo with that. Over here is a walkway, all handicap accessible. Here's another viewing area for people if they want a good look at the stadium. We also have the berm that's not quite completed. As you can see, it comes out very close. We don't have a lot of fall territory at the ballpark. And we're going to be able to have people on lawn chairs and blankets on the side. We angled it so it's close to the action, and so it's easy for people to see home plate and the pitcher's mound. We have the fall poles. Greg Spanier Welding did a great job with the fall poles. We wanted tall fall poles. I believe they're 24 feet high. We really looked into what's the best opportunity for fans to see the game of baseball, and that's what we kind of went with our ideas. On the field itself, we've filled in the baselines. We're trying to see how it's going to go with the grass baselines. Some colleges, Paul Blanchard down at Southwest State loves it. We thought we'd try it and see how it goes with baselines filled in with grass. So far it's been really good, maintenance free, but today's kind of a cloudy overcast. Hopefully it doesn't rain and we tear it up too bad. I guess that's the ballpark. We put in the slats in the fence. Dale Hess did a great job with the backstop back there. I should say the batter's eye. We went with the yellow cone to kind of close it in. We have the corporate sponsors, some of the sponsors that have donated to school projects in the ballpark out there on the fence, and they've done a great job with that. And I got to wrap it up, and I sure enjoyed having Rand Middleton cover me all these years as a Wilmer Cardinal. Go Bulldogs.